I think India, you know, this whole COVID era of pandemic that we all have experienced in the last couple of years, and now the Ukraine and Russia war, if it has taught one thing to businesses, that is, they cannot just depend on one country. That is, in this case, we're talking for manufacturing like this, China, and Taiwan is Greater China. In fact, Taiwan and China, everybody knows, have their own conflict. So if there is one problem TSMC or businesses like TSMC located in Taiwan face, and that is one reason why US asked them to build a foundry in US actually, because US is the largest customer for them, or US companies are the largest customers for them. And they have to have a China plus one strategy. And as many of you may have already heard, that iPhone 13 manufacturing is now moving to India. It's moving to Chennai, Sriperumbudur, right? iPhone 13, along with SE and all these smaller, cheaper versions that they were manufacturing there, now they will start building their cutting edge phone, which is iPhone 13. And if Apple, a company like Apple, with all its might, processes, can have a strategy like this, I think every company is going to follow suit. Some companies are looking at China plus Vietnam, China plus some other, US or some other country. So I think it is, if there is anything the Indian government should learn from all these experiences, that whether they do this investment or not, the train is leaving, they better get on it. So that news about Indian government trying, investing $10 billion in building a foundry or building a business like that, I think it was a very welcoming news. I think they should take a much closer look. State governments and central governments should take much closer look to attract talent, to attract factories, to attract businesses to India, with India as a viable option. So for that, India will have to invest in some infrastructure. And this is a very, very important infrastructure. Even if suppose TSMC opens up and says, okay, we want to build a foundry in India, an Indian government has to be ready, for that, right? So I think foundry and many other businesses, we all have heard that Tesla, the government was not agreeing to Tesla's demands. I think I would suggest they should take a closer look. Tesla is right now in this market, is slowly becoming the largest automobile manufacturer in the world. Everybody else is shrinking because they're not able to cope up with the demand, and they can't get the parts. Whereas Tesla, being a true tech company, is growing. Tesla has delivered 400,000, 4 lakh plus vehicles in the last quarter, whereas, as compared to 1 lakh in the previous same quarter last year. You see the kind of growth they have had year over year, right? This is because they figured out, chip shortage doesn't work for them, it doesn't matter to them, right? They just switch to another chip, right? So I think that's the kind of things, and Indian government should really think seriously about investing in all these things to attract this talent, attract the manufacturing there. We do have the people talent. Now we need the infrastructure talent. Thank you.